Well, we closed the book on Congressional 2008 at the AT&T National, hosted by Tiger Woods. Though Tiger couldn't make it, I'm with Michael Williams, our golf analyst from Golf Course Specialist. So let's tie a bow around this thing. You didn't have Tiger, and a number of the stars, frankly, didn't show up here, but you had enthusiastic galleries, though smaller than last year. How would you rate this year's AT&T National?
Second out of two, but still a great event. It's you have Congressional, you have a great venue. It's not sort of like a Booz Allen. I've heard people talking about it, comparing it to the Booz Allen or Earl Kemper, but it's not that. It's never going to be, as long as you have it at this wonderful, beautiful U.S. Open caliber golf course. And it brings out U.S. Open caliber play from its players no matter who shows up. You're going to have to be a good player to win on this course. And I think the galleries are very appreciative.
And people will tell you that one of the reasons that you have a course like this is to attract players. And when you have the tournament hosted by Tiger, played at such a historic course like this, you're going to have the opportunity for something great. And for the second straight year, the greatness was an unheralded potential superstar in Anthony Kim coming through big. And really, when you get right down to it, it was those last 3 holes where he put this deal on ice.
Well, I would say even 16, where you had that birdie on a long par 5. And it's just an excellent hole, and he played 4 excellent shots. And that's when people really sort of thought, well, this guy is definitely going to take this thing. There were other people who maybe possibly were having a thought of winning O'Hearn maybe at that point, but he really distanced himself from the field on that particular hole, and really it was just a great day of golf by him. After having a really sort of subpar last 9 yesterday, he really brought himself back.
So I started 3 back and was 1 or 2 clear going into 16, and got lucky and birdied that hole. So it was a grind out there. I really didn't I didn't get ahead of myself, and that's basically what helped me win this golf tournament.
We saw some really tantalizing rounds. We saw opening round, there was Tom Pernice Jr. who shoots a 63, and he shows up on the leaderboard, but he wasn't able to maintain that. Anthony Kim able to shake off a bad 3rd round and make up 6 strokes in the final round. People asking, is there somebody ready to wrest the mantle or at least become Tiger Woods' foil? Could Anthony Kim, I should say, have become Tiger's foil, potentially, by winning his tournament?
Well, it's tough to say without Tiger in the field. I mean, you put up a really good number on a really good golf course, and that always speaks to the talent of the man. What he didn't have to contend with was Tiger-sized galleries and Tiger-sized hoopla, and certainly the pressure of it actually being a major championship, which is where Tiger has made his reputation. Saying all that, Anthony Kim is a tremendous talent. He's got every shot that you would need to, and as Bobby Jones said, the most important 4 inches on the golf course are the ones between your ears. And once he gets into the position where he's in the lead or at least contending in a major championship, that's what we will see what he's made of.
I mean, definitely a lot of people are going to lose, I guess, focus on golf when Tiger leaves, but at the same time, it just opens the door for so many other people to step up and have an opportunity to make a name for themselves.
Now, with this tournament comes next year, 2009, right back here at Congressional.
Yep.
However, 2010, 2011, it goes away. Got 1 more year of a buzz. You figure Tiger's going to be there. Then, does it maintain its place? Because suddenly, after 2 years, it would appear that on the DC sports landscape, it's become a major event.
It is. I mean, we have the Secretary of State out here for, I think, 6 hours yesterday. And I don't know when she spent 6 hours in a place where she wasn't deciding something that involved life and death.
Trying to end wars and what have you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it has a lot of gravitas in this area. That's a major thing for an international star like Tiger Woods. It's going to leave a big hole if they don't find a way to get that in. And I know that there have been talks about getting the tournament to stay here, or even creating a golf course somewhere in the area that would be of a caliber for Tiger Woods, and something that he would like. But obviously, as a fan of the game and a fan of great events in Washington, D.C., you've got to want that thing to come back here in some way, shape, or form after those 2 years.
Well, we're happy to be at Congressional for 2009. and then we've made a proposal to the membership for 2012 through 2017, and we're pretty optimistic that the membership hopefully is going to accept it and extend our time here. For 10 and 11, we're really looking at a variety of different sites which could possibly host it, and we're hopeful that we're going to get a golf course that's going to be somewhat close to Congressional Country Club.
I was talking to Greg McLaughlin, the president of the Tiger Woods Foundation, and he talked openly about how you talk in sports where if you got a great ballpark, you got a great arena, the great ones will show up. Congressional is great.
Absolutely.
The question becomes, if it moves from Congressional, even if Tiger Woods is the host, does it maintain its same level of star power to the guys on the tour?
It's difficult to say. Actually, it isn't difficult to say. No, if it doesn't have a venue that really speaks to the great players in the world, you're not going to get a great field. We need to see what Avenel is going to be after the redo. That's still a question. You know, that they're reworking holes and taking out the ones that were patently ridiculous, and so
right.
We will see that they will be, I think, passable PGA Tour quality holes after that. Whether it's a great course, that would really take some magic pixie dust, and we'll have to see what happens out there. But this is clearly the only course in this area that has not only the layout and the venue, but the history. We have Ken Venturi in 1964 stumbling up the 18th
right.
fairway, after 36 holes, and there's so many great moments of golf that have been out here. Whether or not that can be duplicated on another course remains to be seen, but currently that course isn't on the landscape.
KJ Choi, Anthony Kim, seems like the stars are born at Tiger Woods tournament. I mean, you got 2 tournaments. Tiger hadn't even won it yet. You get the feeling that in addition to the majors, when he's healthy in 2009, that Mr. Woods is going to want to finally hoist that really sweet trophy that Anthony Kim gets to take home.
Well, he's already said openly that he wanted to win his own championship. There was no question about that. Jack's won his own championship. So if Jack's done it, Tiger's going to want to
right.
do it. And that's pretty much the way that name of that tune. So yeah, I think he's going to play, and he's going to play to win, as he does whenever he's in the field. And as it is whenever he's in the field, when he's in it, he's the favorite.
Well, Mike, we're going to tee it up and I guess do it again next year, and hopefully we'll be talking about Tiger Woods having at least shown up and at least healthy for his own tournament. But nonetheless, here at Congressional, a great event, 4 spectacular days of golf, and even more important, an opportunity to share some special thanks with the servicemen and women who are giving so much to our country. You put everything into its proper context. It may be a golf tournament hosted by Tiger Woods, but it's a lot more than that.
Absolutely. They have really given a great deal of emphasis and a great deal of honor and respect to veterans. Tiger's father, of course, is a Green Beret, was a Green Beret, and it's really just touching the moments that you see when the paratroopers drop out of the sky and you see the disabled golfers hitting shots. We give a lot of respect to those guys, and it's a great way to honor their service to the country.
Certainly is. Michael Williams is our golf analyst from Golf Course Specialist. We thank you for your time as always. You can catch Mike with us on the Sports Groove radio program. I'm Mark Gray. I will holler at you a little bit later on down the road.